Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a cute and easy pet cut on my Yorkie. And I'm just going to go ahead and start by taking her down to my bathroom where I will start bathing her. This is my current bathing setup for my dog at home. It isn't as professional as in my salon, but it works just fine for her. This is a $30 shower head attachment that I got at PetSmart. And she likes to pout in the corner whenever we're getting ready for this. She does not enjoy baths, but she's pretty good about putting up with it. And so I'm just going to start by getting her coat thoroughly soaked with warm water. I don't use cold water because I found that it tends to trap odors in the coat a lot more than warm water. And I don't use super hot water either. And here I'm just adding a cheap Tropiclean $10 shampoo that I found. It is for sensitive skin, and I'm just gonna lather that all over her body and scrub especially where she tends to get greasy, like her paws, her legs, and her butt area. And then I just like to mess with her hair sometimes. Figured this would be a funny thumbnail. But yeah, I just scrub like in her beard too. I don't use this around her eyes because it says that it's not safe for use in the eye area, and I don't have a facial shampoo at the moment at my house, so it's just gonna have to do. And then here I'm just adding a very nice smelling conditioner. It's by Pethead. I also got it at PetSmart. They are a pretty affordable brand, and I just really like their packaging and the they carry their products in. And I'm just gonna rinse that out thoroughly. I put the conditioner on top of the shampoo because I found that it cuts down bathing time and it gives the exact same result. But I'm gonna make sure that I rinse it thoroughly and that there's no residue left behind. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start towel drying her off, and I am doing this on my kitchen table, and I wouldn't do this for any other dog, but I know that she's clean and we keep her clean, so I'm fine with that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start drying her off with a human hair dryer. I don't have a professional dog dryer at my house like I do in the salon, but this works just fine for her coat type. It doesn't give much power, and I only do it on the cool shot setting. And I only do it about this far away from her skin. There's no need to be right up on the skin. And it takes longer using a hair dryer than what the salons use. But as long as you're fine with that, then it works. And this is her completely dry. You can see how fluffy she is now. Using the hair dryer gives you a much better result than just letting her air dry. And you want the hair to kind of be textured and sticking up like that. That way you get a better cut with your clippers. Yorkie hair is very hard to get a straight and even cut, but if you use the right techniques, then it should work out. I'm using a number 7 blade on my detachable blade clipper, and I'm making sure that this blade isn't getting too hot while I'm trimming her down. I'm only going on her back, her chest, and her neck, and over her butt and tail. I'm leaving the legs to be scissored and kind of making it fade from her shoulders down to her legs. And then I pick up her front legs in order to get her chest and belly. This is a great technique for smaller dogs, but it does not work well for bigger and larger dogs. Make sure to be careful in the armpit and flank area, as these are very easy to be cut by your clippers. Then here I'm just doing a quick little sanitary trim on her private area and cleaning up her paw pads. This makes sure that nothing gets stuck in that hair in between their toes, and that hair can also not get matted as easily if it's short. And then here I'm just combing her leg hairs down, making sure that there's no tangles, making sure that it's all even before I go ahead and cut it with my shears. And I'm also combing the top of her head, making sure that everything is tangle free. And for the front legs, I like to pick up the paw and hold the arm out straight, combing down and then cutting straight across. And then whenever you set the leg down, make sure that there's no random bits that are sticking out, and you can also trim them there. And then for the face, I like to start by holding the chin and then start scissoring straight back on the jawline, wherever you want the shortest part of the mustache to basically be along the face. And you want that to be a straight line, combing and clipping where you see needed. This also needs to be curved up towards the ear. I always start on the orange line, and then I make my way up to the yellow line along the edge of the ear, and then the red line cleaning up that little straggly bit on the ears, and then I go ahead to the pink line, combing back towards you, towards the eyes, and then combing around. That's called the visor, and then doing the blue bit in between the eyes, making sure that it's all cleaned up. And then you can shape the bottom of the mustache and the bottom beard kind of in a circle. This is her after all of that trimming. I might see more after she starts walking around for a few minutes that I need to clean up. Always take a step back whenever you're doing any sort of work like this, because looking at it for too long, you might be overanalyzing your work. And then here I'm just doing a quick little paw butter treatment, especially since it's starting to get cold outside. Her paws are kind of getting a little bit cracked, so this is a good treatment for her. Plus, I don't know if it's a plus, she likes to lick it off. And then here is the final result. She did great today, and I always love doing this haircut on her and most other dogs that have a round face because it makes them look cute. And I also like to keep the top of her head long, and yeah, it's easy to maintain and it's easy to do on most breeds.